Please take a look.
Can Miyamoto show me?
Org.
Yeah, where's Miyamoto?
Miyamoto doesn't design hardware.
Yeah, but I don't want these nerds. I want Miyamoto.
Has a bigger built-in
He's getting the theme park ready.
Ooh, 7.9. It's like a Steam Deck.
Thickness remains the same.
So is it going to fit in the same dock?
With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch,
Bum,
you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
This is a meme waiting to happen.
It is.
By the way, did you see riding on water?
Yes, I love that.
In Mario Kart there.
Supports up to 120 frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay and
They are the messiah of game software.
They are.
The LCD screen is
Oh, so pretty.
and supports HDR, providing
So
more
pretty.
contrast between light and dark areas of the images.
That's cool.
That's because pixels,
Joy-Con 2
not
controllers
pixels,
connect
LEDs got smaller.
Strong magnets keep the controllers
This
firmly
is cute. I
attached
honestly
to the
like
system.
this.
I like it too.
Detach your controller easily by pressing the
It's
release button
magnetic.
on the pad.
Magnetic.
That's better than what they've got now, where those
The
release
slidey
buttons
thing.
just malfunction.
SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with the
Okay, I
Joy-Con
like
Look at
that.
him.
L
That's
good.
model.
Larger control stick.
The left and right sticks are now larger.
And they're pushy.
Yay.
Or Kevin Apollo playing the OG Switch with the little controllers.
That would be funny.
Be used as a mouse
Okay,
to play
that's
with compatible
interesting.
Yeah.
games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support
Oh, so
mouse
that's the
controls.
mouse situation.
Yeah.
By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
Apollo's in the chat. There's a boy
It
now. I
has
need a
a
fourth
built-in
switch in the
microphone,
house.
so you can voice chat with friends
Hey,
at
man.
any time. It also uses noise
The
canceling.
boy was going to
technology
need one
for
eventually
sound.
anyway.
All right, what do we got?
Three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
That's how sound works.
That is how sound works. I like positional sound because that helps in video games. Especially when I hear, people doing weird things in the other room, I can just
Place your Nintendo
strafe
Switch
over and
2
smoke it.
however you like, with a large.
So this is all the stuff we
sturdy
already
stand.
knew. The stand
Right.
You can move
and
freely,
the
like
Joy-Cons.
Yes, but some people
Stuff
didn't.
they could have gone over in 5 minutes.
Two USB. Okay, so
In
here,
addition to the USB-C
this is important.
port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well.
For the camera.
For your janky camera.
It's handy for connecting a USB-C
Yep.
camera
There it is.
or
Even Walmart
charging in
cameras look
tabletop.
more
Detachable
high-dollar
brick.
than
So they only have to design the brick itself for each region. Yeah.
Exactly. And the
Nintendo
cool thing,
Switch 2
wait.
comes with 256
Yeah.
internal storage.
Yes.
8 times that of Nintendo Switch for storing your
Well,
game
that's good
downloads,
news.
save data, and more.
You blow through that super quick
Reading and writing
anyways.
data is also faster.
Well, then they'll sell you a memory card.
Oh,
Use
and
the
yeah, it's
Nintendo
got
Switch
4K
dock
support.
to connect to your TV and enable up to
Fumble.
4K resolution for compatible
Okay,
games.
HDMI port and
HDR is
USB in
also
there.
supported in TV mode.
Okay, 4K
That doesn't
resolution.
mean that the games are going to be in 4K, just that the system can output in 4K.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance
Oh.
stable.
Okay, mine will never leave the dock.
I never use handheld.
On Nintendo Switch 2,
I do.
I do when I
Oh,
travel.
I use, yeah.
games.
Only when I
Traveling.
travel.
Compatible Nintendo Switch games.
I'm wondering what would
Physical
not
and
be
digital games
compatible.
Are supported.
This is so great.
People who
And I'm
hate fun.
okay. Oh, I hate those. I'll buy a new.
I
Pro
like that
controller.
thing. I have.
I'll keep my Boo controller.
Looks good to me.
I always call it the dog.
As
He
you
looks
just
like a
saw,
dog.
Nintendo Switch 2
Okay,
isn't
so
simply an improved
I'm
Nintendo
gonna plug a
Switch.
USB-C hub into that
We
puppy. That's what
redesigned
I'm
the
gonna do.
system from the ground up.
I'm gonna have like
and packed in lots of
20,000
new
things plugged
gameplay
in there.
features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2
Like a
hardware,
GameCube
we're
controller.
currently developing this game. Mr.
What game?
Ooh, game?
Oh,
Hello.
wow.
My current location is actually inside the game itself.
What?
What?
This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour.
No.
Exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
So this is gonna be their Astrobot.
I'm standing over here.
Or
Okay,
Nintendo Land.
everyone, join me inside the game.
Okay, I love this very much.
There are a lot of question mark icons here.
Is this real?
Let's examine.
The game, yes.
the Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets.
Oh,
And those
so
magnets
it brings up
are inside
tutorial
the system.
boxes. I hate
Yeah.
it now.
It's the
SL and
it's the
SR
Direct
buttons on the
TV
Joy-Con 2 are made of metal.
Oh man, I
help
don't want
channel
to
that
learn
teaches you how to use
I
your
don't want.
remote.
Yeah, I don't want to learn how to use the remote.
A
I
magnetic
was hoping
second
this was
is
a
formed between
thing.
them, so they won't easily detach.
Like
It's
a
like
game.
Steam
Yeah.
game.
Like at least
mean,
at least the original Astrobot, you were able to do stuff and
Through
explore like the
examining signs of
capabilities. This is
these,
just
you can
teaching you about the
discover all
system.
sorts of secrets about
Yeah, I
Nintendo
was hoping
Switch
this
2.
was like Nintendo Portal.
Another example,
helpful
the Joy-Con 2
thing.
controllers have mouse controls.
I don't care that
I
it's a
just learned
mouse.
this.
I care what you
Gyroscopes,
can
you
do with
even
the
do
mouse.
Something like this. You can adjust the position
Oh,
of the
dear.
golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2.
Oh, that's a nightmare.
Seems like
Gyroscopes,
the
things like
demonstrations
this are
of the technology for like tutorial
There are
type stuff
secrets
has
to
got progressively
discover
worse and
even as
worse.
you're
We had
playing
Wii
minigames and
Sports, and then we got
tactics.
Nintendo Land.
Okay,
and
so
just-
looks like HD
Some
Rumble
of
is
the
back, by
secrets
the way.
range from Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid
The
digital
local-
game.
that's a sneak
localization-
peek at what the chat
Wait,
is going to sound
it's a
like.
paid game?
Check it out.
A paid digital only game.
Now,
What?
I'd like to
You gotta do better
This
than
is
that
the
if it's
game card
paid.
for Nintendo Switch
Yeah.
2 titles.
Like Astrobot
It's the
came
same
loaded
shape
in the
as Nintendo
PS5.
Switch
Here we
game
go.
cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speed.
And it doesn't have a tab on it.
Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards.
Okay.
Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
Oh, great.
Dun, dun, dun.
Additionally, for data
Ooh.
from Switch to Switch
I am
2,
grateful the
So-
cards are red though.
So the
Thank you.
$100 2 terabyte Zelda card I have won't work. Thanks,
Nope.
can
Nintendo.
transfer save data.
Yeah,
Digital
Martin
games,
just pointed out in the chat. I'm
and
not
more.
paying to find out about the console I
We're
just bought.
also releasing a new Pro controller. It has a C button.
Oh,
which
good.
launches
Yeah,
the
game-
chat, and on
Oh.
the back,
I
I'm
will
not
be
sold on the
using
button.
this.
VR
I'm one of the
buttons.
people
Well,
that
yeah.
To assign existing button controls.
The
So does
question
that
is,
mean we can't use our old
Audio
ones?
chat has been
I would
added.
imagine you could. You
We've
just don't get to
introduced a
chat.
few new
No C
features
for you.
after today's
C is for
presentation.
cookie.
The
You get no
official Nintendo
cookies.
Switch
C is
website
for
will go
cookie.
live. There will also be
That is
an
good enough
Ask
for
the
me.
Developer article
Yeah.
on the website.
Yes,
where the
yeah.
three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo.
You have to pay for
Switch.
that too?
And
Comes
now,
as part of your
Nintendo Switch 2
subscription.
launch-
Nintendo Switch 2 games.
These
They're gonna
games
do
Okay.
Nintendo Switch 2
Every-
edition.
performance and features.
Everybody shush it.
The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch.
It would be better if they just said which ones were not compatible.
Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games are the third type. Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition of Super Mario
Oh,
Party Jamboree.
okay. That's cool.
Please take a look.
That's promising.
Okay, let's
They
see.
better do this with Zelda.
Super
Okay, that's
Mario
cool.
Party Jamboree is getting
Right.
an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2.
For free?
The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features,
Okay.
including
No, it's not going to be free.
mouse controls, audio recognition,
Why am I having mouse controls? I don't. This mouse thing I will never use.
And I just
Kids
make
will.
this a new game.
camera accessory, all of which can be accessed.
Okay.
on
realize-
Well,
Switch 2.
that's a better use of the Nintendo
Let's
Switch
check out
camera.
3 new and
I'll
updated
actually be
modes.
able to utilize the
First up is Mario
second
Party mode. Single camera,
port for
up to
this
4
screen I'm
players can
looking at
join the
right now.
festivities.
Because I'm just going to leave the
You'll
Nintendo
be
in
able to
here.
see each other's faces
I
as
like
we
the
play,
fascination
so
with
you can
steak in the Mario Party
experience
games.
all the reactions and emotions
Well,
in real
Japanese
time.
people always think that's what
Or
Americans
more
want.
friends can
We
take the
do.
party
They're correct.
online.
They've got our
they're
number.
correct in that regard.
Up
It's
next,
a me.
It's Bowser Live,
Casinio.
a mode where the live player team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage.
Oh my
would be
gosh,
great.
are we bringing back the Mario Party 6 and 7 microphone thing?
Okay. I
Ride
don't
an
want
RC
to
car with your voice.
go.
What is that monstrosity?
Go, go, go. Go,
Okay.
Speed Racer.
There's a reason I hate Connect.
Okay, here we go. Roller coaster.
Controlled carnival coaster with the safety bar.
Please
lower
lower
than
your safety
third.
bar.
You're off.
It's so Japanese.
It is.
To shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster.
That looks
Oh.
fun though.
Wait, do you have to sit on your Joy-Cons for that?
When you enter a pipe, a mini
Wait, do you not do that?
No.
HD
You
Rumble.
kicked
folks.
off the ride for having a GoPro on your head?
Okay, so Astrobot.
Spray paint and quickly tag objects. The biggest party yet is getting even bigger.
Well,
Super Mario Party
okay.
Jamboree
Well, that'll be the
and
test of whether or not the
Switch 2
mouse is any
edition
fun.
Plus Jamboree
But
TV
yes, it will not
launches
be.
on the Switch 2, July 24th.
July 24th.
Not
Wow,
even
this is
gonna
going to
be
be every
launch?
month. Every month your
Well,
money's going to go
Super
away.
Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Which
There
would
it is.
be
Glorified DLC, basically.
Please look forward to
Yep.
a new Mario Party experience.
Paid
where you
DLC.
see each other's
I mean, that looks
Yeah, when you got a
expensive, but
When you got
How
a
much is it?
PS5 version of a PS4 game, it was
Nintendo
free.
Switch 2 Edition games.
unless it's
Well,
Horizon.
here
Oh,
we
yeah,
go.
here we go.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame rates.
Oh,
Thank
Bare
you.
minimum.
Gonna be beautiful.
Or HDR, which makes the image more
This
vibrant,
game is. These games are so beautiful,
smoother, higher definition graphics.
and the music's so good.
Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in
Zelda
Hyrule using
notes.
Zelda Notes.
Does she write them?
This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app
Oh,
on
good.
smart devices.
I have to use an app.
It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles.
They've done this
Oh my-
For
before.
example,
I literally
it can
own
help
an app
guide
that
you to
does
various locations,
this.
like shrines and Koroks
It's
you
just
haven't
a
found yet.
separate app.
Guidance activating. Proceed.
Oh man.
Oh
I
no,
didn't-
GPS. Oh no.
I do not want. I don't want GPS on my phone.
You can
No,
share your
listen.
creations using QR codes.
Oh, no. You get to hear Navi talking about how much Kurt Cobain would have liked GPS.
Please go right now. You will go right now. You must go forward now. Quit being pushy, Siri.
Even more
Stab
enjoyable.
Ganon now.
I do not want
Okay.
there to be an app
In
for
Kirby
that.
and the Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy
Of course,
additional
Sakurai's in
stories
on this.
exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with improved graphics and frame rates.
As far as the smartphones, it's supposed to be like everything
Okay,
in
so
one
we're
device.
gonna get
This-
better graphics,
This story takes
which we
place in
should
the Forgotten
get.
Land after being struck by
Well, that
a
was the bare
powerful
minimum
Now-
on a
Right.
Nintendo
some
Switch 2 edition,
mysterious
right?
changes.
My
Marvin?
question is, what's the price point on these Switch 2 editions? Is the
Yeah.
question. Are you paying for the game again?
New adventure.
No.
Better
if it's
not be.
If it's another $50-$60, that's a no for me.
Metroid Prime 4
Yeah.
Beyond will have both a
And this is
Nintendo
needlessly
Switch
Oh, there we go.
complicated for
Yeah.
DLC.
You get to play Metroid Prime Fusion. That's what the Nintendo Switch 2
in
edition
addition to
is.
standard
Yeah.
controls,
Oh no.
mouse controls for intuitive
I
gameplay.
don't want to do
No.
mouse controls.
That could work.
No.
Plus,
No, that could
No.
work.
No.
Like,
No.
Most people live and die like mouse controls are the best version for FPSs. I don't see this as an issue.
Mouse controls for Metroid Prime Beyond. I mean, I get
No,
it.
thank
I
you.
get it. But seriously.
Look, it's so they can make all these games easily backward
Pokemon
compatible
Legends
or
ZA,
PC
which is
compatible
scheduled
or
to launch
whatever.
later this
They're
year,
they're
will
they're
not only
deciding they
receive
want
the
to make
Nintendo
more
Switch
money.
version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well. By taking advantage of the power
This
of
is
the
dumb.
Switch 2,
Please don't.
you can enjoy your adventure.
just
in
want
Lumio
games
City
to be
with
pretty.
enhanced resolution and frame rates.
Just needlessly complicated.
So that one's just a
The
visual
Nintendo
upgrade right
Switch
there.
2 edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions.
I don't want to buy them again.
And
I just
if
want to
you
play
already
them.
own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch
Price.
2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack.
For
Everything's got to be purchased.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
well, it looks like
How
the
much?
Pokemon one was not on that list.
Introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2
Oh
controllers.
no.
I'm just saying, I
It's not
had
out
the
yet,
Jedi
the
Survivor
Pokemon one.
PS4 version, and the PS5 upgrade was free.
All right, so these are all mouse games. That this trend will die fast.
This is not going to be long for this world.
Yeah, it sucks that a lot of games that are going to be made with the mouse stuff is probably going
why-
to be left
so
behind
interesting.
because of upgrade
It's the
technology.
handy-capable racing game.
Oh no, it's handy-capable rocket ball.
Oh no, this looks so weird. Is this Murder Ball?
But nobody died.
And it's got drag.
It's called Sit and Spin.
Yeah, this is gonna be a drag. I'm not gonna push. I'm not doing this weird exercise.
I would say it's going to be more of a roll than a drag.
Racket ball.
Why do most of these games look like they came off the bargain bin in Steam
Oh,
during the
man.
sale?
This is going to be the kind of game that parents come in and go, "What are you playing? This looks like
I
madness."
raced you better than that.
I'll play this right
Why
after I'm
don't-
done doing an arms tournament.
No, it's cool, Mom. I get to play as a paraplegic.
Work out my forearms while I'm doing it.
This is
Who knows?
wild.
This could be really fun.
It could be racquetball with wheelchair
Wow.
basketball.
It's all the fun of
Rocket
being
League.
a paraplegic with none of the having to be helped onto the toilet.
E3
Wheelchair League.
2008 is looking real good right now.
Nintendo's just about the only company that can get me to play a sports game, though. I'll say that.
What? What about Madden?
John?
Drag and
Pass.
drive. You'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves.
Or can I not do that?
I want to know the tragic backstories behind all of these people.
Yeah.
I don't think you do.
Give them F-Zero
Mouse
type
control
characterizations.
to Major Tom. Thank you, Punkwater.
I have long observed.
What is that, Elden?
That's what it looks like. Yeah, that's Elden Ring.
Is in dire need of repair.
How many years late?
Oh man.
That guide you.
And what is it gonna look like?
They
think
gotta
that's
give me
butt
some
fun.
more other than Mario Kart, a wheelchair game, paid upgrades, and a game that I could have already played on PlayStation years ago.
You will become
That was a lot like a certain system that didn't do very well.
May you take the throne.
Tarnished edition. That sounds like the opposite direction of an upgrade.
Yeah.
Oh, why do I want that?
Who came up with that
Wheelchair-
name?
Could we have a version where you're in a wheelchair?
Here to say that Hades 2 is
Yeah.
coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Polished
Our
edition.
first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister Titan of
Oh, that's exactly what I want to play. This.
I can't wait to see her lesbian baby.
Dozens of characters
Oh, easy now.
in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory.
I'm just shocked.
It's the kind
I
of
hate
Indie
when,
domain.
if there's a direct and people just, complain the whole time if it's just not something they want. But usually I can acknowledge quality, but I just can't help but feel like a lot of these look like low-end Steam games. Is it just me?
No,
it's
well,
not just you.
That guy's interesting. Okay. Street Fighter 6.
yeah.
See that coming.
Oh, there it is, baby. Bam, bam, bam.
I actually like cross switch. Hopefully, couch co-op cross switch play. That would be great.
Agreed.
Although I'm not playing Street Fighter with my kids, that's just going to end up in tears.
Thoughts of it. Yeah. Oh, an amiibo, baby. Amiibo.
Initiating arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal levels.
I'm probably the only person that still uses amiibos.
Japanese hair. No, you're not.
Oh, I love them.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be
That voice is weird. I like it.
from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal.
What are they trying to show how to actually do Anthem and make it work?
And you're buying.
Ooh.
This looks good, actually.
Yeah.
I feel like I
does
haven't
look
seen
like
any
Anthem.
gameplay, though.
It does look like Anthem.
The sovereign axiom.
But good.
Has
Yeah.
almost completed a weapon that was
Is that
created
gameplay?
to destroy
Okay.
all humanity.
I feel like I remember this game a few years ago. I think it's
I'm not
the same
seeing a
series.
HUD.
I won't just
Is this a Switch 2 exclusive?
X.
Oh, children. Bring
Demon
home
X
to our
Monica.
lives.
Machina.
And you can pet the dog.
Titanic Scion.
Joseph Forrest from Hazelight. I'm super excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2. The game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who rides
Friendship.
bikes,
Yeah,
and
that's what they
Joey,
call it
who rides
nowadays,
fantasy.
huh?
Together, they get trapped in their own
My day,
story.
we called it cousins.
You and a friend.
Sailor Moon taught me that.
Now, let me tell
What?
you this. If you like It Takes Two,
15
you're
Cousins.
gonna love this one. Trust me.
It was a movie.
Of course, you'll be able to play
What?
Split Fiction on the day Switch
Sailor
2
Moon
Is
has
this a
lesbian
fourth-
characters, and they called them cousins in the English version.
Oh, it got so problematic. Troublesome.
Oh
Western
no.
censorship.
Madden 26. Yeah.
The worst company on the planet comes to Nintendo.
There it is,
I
Madden.
bet it's not even going to be a normal version. It's going to be a
Ah,
bare bones one they'll put for like the first year.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software. We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2.
Of course they are.
It's already there for the Switch.
Seamless world transitions.
Yeah, but it'll be.
I got 2 words for you. Serona Ryan.
And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways.
Who would
to
not
experience
shut
the
up about the ladyboy bartender.
Who's gonna play with a mouse? A
Nobody.
Nintendo Switch mouse.
I actually
Nobody.
do love this game.
Your wrists are gonna hurt. It's gonna be so uncomfortable.
Okay, I'm all for this.
2001 again.
I heard they're adding back in Bam Margera. That's an update to a story we've covered on this channel.
What? Really?
Yeah. Tony Hawk made it happen.
And they're gonna have Doom characters in it, which makes no sense.
Bam is a freak show.
And now you can be a girl skater. It's about time.
What?
What?
A few moments later.
Did they just tease Bikini Bottom as a playable area?
Yes. Finally have something cool. We got a whole 2 seconds of it.
Our flagship title,
Hitman.
Assassination to Nintendo Switch 2.
As the greatest assassin in the world.
Our ever-expanding game will release on the same.
I love the game.
Don't put that evil on me, Martin.
Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
Is it a chick?
Oh, please tell me this is this
Bond?
Hit.
That's what it looks like.
When I switch to.
Oh,
yes, yes, Goldeneye, please be Goldeneye.
Which one though?
James Bond.
Project
The world's
007.
favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
Amazon MGM Studios freed that one up, huh?
Oh man, if you're able to play as every Bond, that will be pretty cool.
Yes, everybody will not play as Daniel Craig or Dalton.
There was supposed to be an all
Bravely
Bonds
Default,
mode, but it
okay.
never came out.
Is Final Fantasy?
Is Bravely Default.
Oh.
Change and customize jobs to build out your very own party. Enjoy your adventure with upgraded features and
I can get
advancements.
behind that.
And all new minigames.
There was a really cool Final Fantasy music game on Switch that I got that I played.
Yeah, Theater Rhythm.
Yes, that is so cool. I love
Yeah.
that game.
Set foot in
Oh,
Luxembourg.
it's a remaster, not a new game. Oh.
Wow, okay, maybe I should put my gray streak right in front.
It's a good idea.
I wish I could control it.
I like that they went
very
with this
rogue.
actual voice for this one. Sounds cool.
I'm noticing a trend of a lot of remasters, director's cuts, and Switch 2 editions.
Yeah, they still got 20 minutes left in this thing. Let's hear about some new games.
Yeah,
Come on.
seriously. So far, they've given us one new game. Well, 2, I guess, if you count the tutorial game that's paid.
No. Super wheelchair excite bike thing.
Oh, true.
Super wheelchair excite bike? Okay.
Crippleball. Instead of pickleball, it's cripple ball.
Oh, God.
Whoa. We're so canceled.
Wow. Okay. All right.
We're so canceled.
With the name of the studio literally AAA Game Studios.
This is something Zelda because it's the Zonai.
Joined hands with the Hylians who dwelled on the surface.
Okay, everybody should.
Age of Calamity 2.
Sure, Somerset.
But in time, a terrible evil
We're just-
arose. A war was fought to vanquish
Okay,
this
so
evil,
Tears of the Kingdom
one
art
which
style.
future generations would call
I'm assuming this is just a Switch 2 version of Tears of the Kingdom.
the imprisonment.
Can we play as Zelda, please?
I think that's you're gonna get your wish.
You truly have traveled
Oh.
back in time.
Oh, okay, so this is Zelda with the Zonai.
So that's Hyrule Castle?
Cool.
Okay, so prequel series
Must mean
or
this
prequel game.
really is the past.
Okay, that does look like. Yep.
Oh, but it's a Dynasty Warriors.
Oh.
Koei Tecmo, yeah, it's a Tecmo-like game.
Yeah, it's a.
Which isn't
it's
a
an
bad
Age of
thing,
Calamity
but
sequel.
I hope it was DLC.
Yeah, but is it going to be like the Age of Calamity one where like it gives you an alternate ending that doesn't actually lead into Breath of the Wild where it's a happy ending?
Yeah, they free them up to do whatever they want with the plot, so I'm sure that's the case. Hyrule Warriors 3.
Hyrule Warriors.
Age of Imprisonment.
Age of Imprisonment.
That's probably a automatic buy for me.
I had fun with Age of Calamity.
I wish it expanded the lore, though.
That was Hyrule Warriors Age
Yes,
of
it was. Also true.
It's
Thanks,
being
nerd.
developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo. We hope you're looking forward to the
You know that
untold
we're
story
nerds
of
here, right?
Imprisoning War.
I'm
We're not
picturing
that
Marvin's
kind of
article
nerd.
right now. A bunch of nerds discuss nerd things.
Next, please take a look at this.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Tell me you're
What we
not
got?
done. Japan is so weird on this stuff that you never know.
What
What?
do you got?
Mega Man?
Oh, please tell me they're doing something Mega
Kirby.
Man.
Kirby.
Oh, it's Kirby. You can trust your.
What you got, Mr. Sakurai?
Unless it's Smash.
There
Chris
he
Nova
is.
is going to be so excited.
Could be Smash.
Yeah.
Literally cry on stream if it's Smash.
Okay.
Had an Apollo 13 moment there for Kirby. Well,
oh,
are we getting a
no.
Kirby Air Ride sequel?
Sakurai
Please tell
would
me it's
do
not a
that.
second racing game.
It is.
Are
Yeah,
you
Sakurai
kidding
would totally
me?
do this.
Okay.
It's another racing game.
Oh my goodness, Nintendo, what are you doing?
Wow.
What
Two
is
racing
this?
games? And one of them is Kirby's Air Ride?
People have been
And that's
clamoring
the-
for
that's
this
your
for like
finale?
20 years.
Masahiro Sakurai. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, oh wow, that's a big reveal.
The only man who loves Kirby.
Should have been Smash Brothers.
Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system.
I
over
get it,
20
though.
years
I
ago,
get it.
Is getting a brand new game.
I don't.
We hope you're looking
Well, here's the
forward to
thing.
Kirby
It's like
Air
he
Riders.
wasn't going to do Smash this soon anyways, and we need a little more time for it to simmer so we can keep the hype going. And people have been clamoring for this game for a
Oh, we got one more.
long
Okay,
We got one
okay,
more.
one more. Okay. Please don't end on Kirby.
Little
Air
better,
Ride.
little better.
Is this a new IP? Splatoon 4.
No.
God of War, the Nintendo edition.
It's all pretty.
Oh,
And
it's the
everybody
new
gets
3D
along.
Mario.
It better be.
Is it?
It's too dark for Mario. It can't be Mario.
Donkey Kong or Diddy.
Yes, it is.
It's a me.
What?
No, it's a 3D Donkey Kong.
Yes.
Why does he look like that?
That
Finally!
They showed
To
this
be
art
voiced
in
by
Mario
Seth
Kart.
Rogen.
No.
I had to go back to the Clinton administration to get the last time there was a 3D Donkey Kong game.
Yes. Okay, I'm sold already. I don't care. I love Donkey Kong.
I do too, but I don't. Why is he wearing?
You will be
OG
excited,
Donkey
Marvin.
Kong.
This
Donkey
explains the new
Wukong.
design. It was probably conceptualized for this game, kind of like how the last design was made for Donkey Kong Country in the 90s.
Now they let Seth pick what he was going to wear since he's doing the voice for
Some
Donkey Kong.
epic Donkey Kong. What in the world?
Yeah, it is.
That's
But
more
who at
like-
Nintendo was just like, the problem is he needs pants.
Agreed.
Have to be modest.
suspenders.
Those are the times.
Where's Diddy?
Dang woke censorship.
Well, you can't have Diddy because it's a Seth Rogen game, so he's not going to be upclassed by any Diddy.
If this ends up being a Seth Rogen game, I blame you, Loki.
Hey, despite his attendance at white parties.
I'm just gonna say graphics look great for a Donkey Kong game. Not quite the style that I like. The supporting cast looks a little weird on this one.
I would rent this. I don't know if I'd ever buy it. I don't.
Okay, there he looks good. Looks like Donkey Kong there. Maybe it's just the pants that I'm caught up on.
July 17th. Okay, so almost launch title.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Did they spell Bonanza like banana?
Smashing
Yes.
enemies, walls,
That's the only way to do it.
the ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world. More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Thank you for watching so far.
So far, okay, more.
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch.
Okay.
We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World.
I want a physical.
That's good. I like that.
For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later
That was
today.
exciting.
We've covered.
Are they not going to say what this costs?
But that's all we
Nope.
have to share for today.
Go to the website and look it up.
Take a look at this.
Did I see Animal Crossing?
Come
as
on,
one of the
GameCube.
options?
Come on, GameCube.
Yes, give us
Yes!
yes!
Took them a decade!
Oh, that's great.
Please,
fantastic.
Rogue Squadron, give us all the good stuff.
Please.
I love that controller.
The last
I'm the
controller
only,
that fit in my hand from Nintendo.
I'm the only one.
Here are the titles.
They're being renamed to Nintendo Classics.
Wind Waker.
Looks like a
Okay,
cartoon
sure.
come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton, Link sets sail on an adventure across the Great Sea. The Legend of Zelda.
Give us more than 2 games, please.
Soul Calibur.
Ooh,
Nice.
Eternally retold.
The version
Link.
with Link.
3D
Yeah.
weapons-based fighting
The
game.
best version.
Each fighter comes equipped with a different weapon. And Link from the Legend of Zelda series.
One Namco forgot about.
I thought they were trying to forget this game existed.
Calibur 2.
Nope.
Ooh, okay,
Zero.
okay.
Racing at speed
I still
over
suck at this game, but okay.
2,000 kilometers per hour.
I'm
This is
right there
only
with
going to be
you,
available
Nolan.
on the Switch
All
2,
the line
the
in
GameCube
depth
games.
defined
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Featuring the series first, machine customization,
Dipping
and
into
story
that back
mode.
catalog to get people to buy.
experience
Closest thing we'll ever get to a new F-Zero game.
Gosh,
Give us Rogue Squadron. Come on.
Enjoy these classic games with clearer image
Oh.
quality and higher
3
resolution
games,
than
really,
the original
Nintendo?
release.
Really? Wind Waker again? I
Also
mean,
check
I love that
controls for
game,
each
but come
title
on.
and customize them to your liking.
yeah, remap.
2 of the games are Link
More
focused.
titles will be added in the future.
Ah, Chibi Robo. That actually makes me
Luigi's
excited.
Mansion.
Luigi.
Hopefully that lowers the price on Chibi
Nintendo
Robo. That thing
GameCube,
goes for like
Nintendo
$60 to
Classics, The
$100.
Switch 2
Oof.
exclusive
Well said.
game library coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack launches the same day as the
I
hardware
wanted that
Will we get a GameCube
original
controller
Luigi
released for this?
Mansion.
and a dedicated controller
Oh.
designed after the original GameCube controller
Ask it, it shall be
will
given.
also be released.
They've still got the molds
It
for it.
can connect wirelessly.
Oh,
and also-
Oh, and it's got the chat button.
Yeah, you got the chat button there, Jonas. Are you excited?
Nintendo
That thing's
GameCube
gonna sell out.
controller, exclusively
Okay,
available
so
for Nintendo
this
Switch
actually being
Online
made by
members
Nintendo is great.
will
I've got the
also
Power
be
A
available the
wireless
same
that I've
day
been
as
using,
Nintendo Switch 2.
but there's nothing like that GameCube controller.
Whether you're familiar
I'm
with
gonna-
Guys, do you think it will have like the
played them
smart
before,
triggers, you know, like with
Hope you're
Sunshine, how you
looking
can like
forward
hold
to
it down to like
GameCube,
run around while shooting the water,
Oh.
you know, a lot of our
Well, for those who don't know,
conservatives.
the analogs on that have like 256 degrees of pressure,
Yeah, they're great.
which Power A just has a
Okay,
click.
Let's see some more games from our publishing.
So
and
hopefully, because it's
development
Nintendo, they'll do it right.
All right, here we go.
This
Here's a
fuel.
game for my wife.
1, 2, 3, 4 switch. Oh, okay. I'm good. Someone else be excited for this for me.
I wasn't.
Oh my gosh!
I don't know what I saw.
It's Undertale,
Count your days, Sony.
Man,
the game
is
that's
this a-
trying to make a comment on games. I'm like, I get it, guys. It just never sold me.
Is this a good time for me to go refill my coffee? What is this?
Yeah, it's break time.
Undertale, woo.
I'll be right back. I'm getting coffee. Tell me if I miss anything that I don't care about.
Now with all the characters in wheelchairs.
And
They'll,
girls.
the Undertale people would do that.
Hi.
That is a suit right there.
That was Randy Pittsburgh.
Our upcoming flagship Borderlands game will launch on Nintendo Switch 2.
It would be hilarious to me if they
I
had
love
movie
this
mode
guy.
in this thing.
Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild enemies and outrageous weapons. We're still in development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made.
That's the energy I needed.
2025. We'll
Look
be
at
sharing
that.
a lot of
Look
the
at
games
that
in the months
jacket.
ahead,
Brought
and
the entire room up.
No!
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games. We're releasing a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Sid Meier's Civilization
Just
7.
put Civilization 3 and 4 on
Civ
there, and
7
I'm
will
good.
establish an
Here's
empire
all the
right
third-party
throughout
stuff
the
that you've got on every other console you have.
With the new mouse controls, players
You know
can
those
enjoy
games you've been able to play for like 5
years.
years? Here they are again.
Here they are again with the Switch edition.
You know the ones that are like $3 on Steam and GOG right now? You can play those on Switch
Purchasing the upgrade.
with a mouse.
And
With
we
two
have
mics.
even more news from 2K.
Prepare for the next generation Mortal Kombat game where you can do friendships.
Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
No, thank you.
2K as well.
We can't wait to see you in the ring.
And on the court.
PC's better. You can do
Is this the
mods.
final announcement?
4 kids find this old tattered man. Off they went, armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm.
Another pirate game.
Boom! Terrible at steering a rock.
Har fiddly dee.
Oh, this looks bad.
We can build a bridge if we work together. Diversity is our strength.
Okay, I'm gonna
It's
pause
like a
this.
great Wii U game.
I think the Nintendo stream is actually lagging right now.
It is.
Yeah,
very
I've
much
got this
so.
on 2 screens and it's frozen on both. So
Now you know it's a Nintendo system.
I think that's everything. Let's set sail.
I was actually interested in this one. Yeah, this is Nintendo. This isn't us.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll.
I'm Burl Lives.
At least it's not
Hey,
lagging
I'm good.
during like a big Zelda announcement.
First look at Enter the Gungeon 2.
Enter the
yeah,
Gungeon
everybody else
2,
is
for those
saying
of you
it
who can't
froze
hear
too.
Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike
Cost of you, but on the Gungeon, yeah.
now reloaded in a new 3D art style.
I just ventured
Hey,
into
Makini.
Stop marketing.
Marketing.
the
All
scum
right,
and
well-
villainy of the live chat.
Ruby Hoof for $2. Good morning, all. Good to see you, Ruby Hoof.
Good to see you.
Thank you, Ruby.
Yep. And JPS for $5. I'm a letter away from having GPS as my initials. Thank goodness my first name is Jeff.
Not George. That's
Maybe
right.
you'll get some attention from Helen Mirren. Oh, here we go.
There we go. Skull and
Thank you
tuck
very
and roll,
much,
brother.
JPS.
Jeff. What do we got?
They're going back. They're circling back to Civilization 7 to point out that you can use the mouse.
Are they
Okay.
circling back to this game because nobody wants it? Nobody wants this game.
You know, I was really excited for
Okay,
the mouse integration, but
again-
this has been a horrible showcase of it.
All right, so
yeah.
we're just completely behind now. Like we're not in sync at all.
Right.
How do you break this?
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red.
Nintendo had to hit a home run here, and they are not.
Of the dark
No.
future Nintendo players for the first time.
How many
I don't know.
strikes are they at?
I think it's like a grounder, but it might be like good for a base or two.
The fact that we're looking at 4 kids stranded again right now is not a good. It's not a good indicator on how this is going.
And discover engaging stories when
This might be fun with my kids, whatever it is.
Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day.
I'm listening to racing sounds.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We're not. It's not in. They're showing
Yeah,
us
I'm
something.
trying to
and we're
listen
hearing
to.
something else.
Yeah, I'm trying to listen to hear if it's anything cool.
Guys, this is reminding me of E3 2011 when Zelda Skyward Sword wasn't working, or was 2011, whichever one. Like, this is infamously bad. Like, this is awful.
Whoever's speaking on the actual game is like Japanese, so I can't. I'm not able to catch that.
Final Fantasy
70. Yeah.
Are they bringing Remake to Switch?
That's what it looks like.
Cyberpunk.
I don't know how they'll do Rebirth, but
the music on whatever it is it just showcase music?
that's a huge game, man. That's like a 100 gigabyte game.
Story of Seasons. Kind of could have called that.
I'm not buying all that again. I'm just not.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm not.
I'll buy it when it's down to $10 or $20. I'm not paying full upgrade prices on most of these. These were
If
a
I
lot of
could
these were
still-
already announced.
If I could sum up this direct, it would be leftovers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so. This is going to be Marvel Cosmic Invasion. That's this. Oh,
God!
no.
Wait a second, buy it again.
Oh.
A whole new opportunity to not buy Star Wars Outlaws.
It's true.
You know they can't use the new Ubisoft company can't use any of the hardware or tech from Ubisoft A.
Oh,
But that's going to be really, that's going to be really, really interesting. They can't use any of the engines or anything from Ubisoft A. So Ubisoft B is going to be, there's so much news about that right now.
So a lot of what's on screen right now has been covered in the previous Nintendo Direct.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go, Fortnite. My favorite game,
Bert nerd.
Matt always likes to say.
Martin Stone in the chat. If this lag is any more behind, we'll be listening to announcements about Game & Watch.
I wouldn't mind a new Game & Watch announcement right now. I got my little Mario clock on my desk. That's not what Martin's talking about, though.
Wait a minute. I have an Alarmo. Do you have an Alarmo?
I do not have an Alarmo. You have my Alarmo.
You have the only Alarmo here, Culture.
You have the only Alarmo that's been sold.
We've shown a lot of games so far. The next
Yes,
game
we
will be
have.
the last from our publishing and development partners. Please take a look.
I like
the
how you
last from
can't
our
tell
partners,
if you're synced
but-
up.
Okay, here we go.
Resident Evil.
Drunken Uncle Seven.
That or Silent Hill.
Tickle Ghost.
Fatal Frame?
Drunkle 2. The Drunkening.
My blood.
Masquerade.
Judge.
I give you my life.
What?
Is this Vampire the Masquerade?
A wheel. And
He's something new.
transport him
That lady is coming out of the floor. That is crazy.
of moonlight
It's the dead hands from Zelda.
to humanity's very dusk.
Uh-oh.
It's a vampire, whatever it is.
Nosferatu.
Nosferatu 3 from software.
This was made from software.
This actually
Dead
sounds
Space, the train.
Made from software for hardware.
World premiere.
A lot of staring, a lot of thinking going on in this game.
The art style's cool. Please don't be an overhead game or something.
It's
dumb.
from software. That's why.
Get ready for
Too bad.
Ponder 6.
Too bad this isn't like
guy looks
Legacy
weird.
of Kain.
I was not expecting a jetpack.
Yeah, that kind of came out of nowhere.
Okay, I kind of
The
vibe with
rocket.
this.
What's
The
next? The pogo
Rocketeer
stick
2.
mechanic?
The Rocketeer.
What the heck is that deranged Majora's Mask Moon Death Star thing?
That was pretty cool. All right, what do you got?
I like this. What is
Yeah,
this?
Jill Powers right there. Castlevania.
Well, you just threw up blood everywhere.
You're a
Somebody's gotta-
vampire.
somebody has to clean that up.
Oh,
That's weird.
there's my nightmare.
Oh, frog with teeth.
Thank you for saying teeth.
I'm getting Amnesia, The Dark Descent vibes from that.
Toad. teeth
Castlevania Symphony of the Night Remake. Part 1 of 9.
This looks really good. What is this?
It does kind of look like Alucard.
This is interesting, but it's like a tone poem right now. I don't know what's gameplay and what's
It's a T-Rex.
Oh, I'm hoping it's something
So we
new.
have a T-Rex and a jetpack so far.
I love the dissonance of like, here's Mario Kart, and here is maiming and dismemberment and mutated human flesh.
Jonas, I like how we go from happy little game you can play with your family on a stranded island to you
That
gave
man is in
blood.
underwear.
Dusk Bloods.
Weird name, but I
not announced. They still have not announced what this thing's going to cost, have they?
They haven't
No, they
announced
have
what
not.
No.
this game was. What the heck?
It looks like an otter with fire tattoos.
Dude, this is like this is like
This better not be the last thing they show.
It won't
But
be.
they didn't even say what the name of the game was.
Brand
That's-
new game by
Dusk Blood.
Dusk Bloods.
Oh, okay. I missed that.
We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game. So please
shows a
check
lot of
it out.
promise. Best thing of the direct.
That's all from our publishing and development.
I'm gonna go with Mario Kart World for
We'd
my
like to
best thing
thank
of
the
the
developers who
direct,
appeared
but
today.
me too.
I'm not
No,
much
I
of a
get
Souls
that.
guy.
Development partners
I was expecting that though.
shared footage for this presentation.
What?
Konnichiwa.
Not ending with that.
Exactly what everyone wants from Nintendo. Third-party games.